really am getting only monsters, aren't I? Oh well, maybe one day a human will show up again. Okay! Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick and we are playing Hello? We are playing once more Dragon Quest Builders for the Nintendo Switch. In a previous episode we actually went over that mountain ridge to a new area, Terra Occidentalis. Which, in between this episode and the previous one, I have visited a lot of times. Why? Because of that monstrosity. I had to build that, and now I really know why they streamlined the building process, or the free building process, with infinite amount of many common materials. Darn it, I had to get a lot of stone. A whole lot of stone. And shot silk. But that's for the rooms that I'm gonna make. But stone, oh damn. And it's not even for the stone that... for the blocks that can be done with the cladding. No, it's for all these specialized blocks like the battlements, the crenellations, the foundation, these pillars, even the braziers. Darn it, all that had a lot of stone that I had to go and break every big stone in every island and reset those islands multiple times. Wow, that was just a lot. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna actually going to show building this castle, because it was a lot of work. It was really a lot of work. And also many hours. I think I have to go at 10 times speed before I can actually make a decent length video off of it, or I have to do it in multiple parts. But yeah, at least we can take a tour though. A tour that you will be able to see later on as well, as we are going to fill in these rooms. And of course, these towers that I made are also accessible. We do have... I know I'm a little bit short on decorations for the entire castle, but again, this just building up the walls and everything like this was so much work. And you can go up every single one of these. You can walk alongside the wall. This, yeah, you can't go down in here. That's because these are going to be, well, private chambers. You don't want someone from the tower coming in then. Yeah, this is a little bit higher up because the throne room is also a little bit higher. And also because the level, the foundation of the castle is actually up on a... let's jump down. Yeah, here is a little private garden that will be for the castle. But also here, I use these stone blocks to just show where the ground was, or still is, where the floor starts. I thought it's just a nice detail to show some stone and everything, and then have these little buttresses in the water, or buttresses. Yeah, those are buttresses, I think. They're called buttresses. I'm missing one. I am missing one. Do I still have it in here? Or did I throw it away? I hope I did not throw it away. Nope, I still have them. Otherwise the guys would have made one for me. So, yeah. But this took hours, over several days. And I mean hours. It probably is close around, well, 16 to maybe an entire day. Okay, that's a lot of variation because it's still 8 hours, but I didn't build this in a single day, let me put it that way. Okay, so now then let's go to the core of this video, and that is adding the new rooms. Let's start with the 2 empty rooms that I still have here in my town. You probably can recognize what this room will be. I am also going to need the chest, so yeah. As you can see, I brought mushrooms. Let's place them anywhere we want. Doesn't have to be neatly filed in a single line, so to speak. We are, well, we only need a chest now. Let me put it here. This is where I'm gonna put the chest. And this should turn it into a Marsh-room, as we've seen also in the chapter. 3 Frogstools, 3 Mushrooms. But for decoration I also wanted to plant in a little well. Although, let's put you somewhere else and let's put the well more in the middle. I also wanted to put in a brazier and a pot. Let's put the pot here. The randomness actually kinda... You know what? Let's put the mushroom next to it. Now it becomes a mushroom again. Next chamber is also one in this in the city, not yet in the castle, and that is here. This is the last empty room that I am having. I don't need a chest for this though. And I hear that night is already falling again, so let's sleep on it first. Okay, now that I've slept on it, the people that know Dragon Quest builders probably can already imagine what or already know what kind of how do I say it, room this will be. But allow me to let's see. We have that over there, and I think I needed 4 display stands and a light source. Yes. And this should turn it into a museum. A museum requires 1 bench, 4 display stands. It can be any of the 2, an equipment and an item display stand and a light source. An exhibition hall to showcase your creations. If you've got it, flaunt it. Increases automatic HP recovery by 1 point. It's useful. I think you can build this in Tentacle as well, but I didn't really have a good place to put it. In previous runs I put a second story on my castle, or at least a ring of a second story, because I still had the hole in the middle where you can fall down from when you go back to the banner. But that left downstairs so dark that, yeah, I decided to go against that in actuality. And to be honest, you don't need it. You only have to level up to level 4 and well, let me put it this way. Let's hang this one here. Yeah, this looks like a nice museum. Also, let's add in an additional light and additional light sources around here. Yeah, this is what I added just now is more for decoration. I don't know what I'm gonna put on these display stands just yet. I will figure something out. I think I will do some kind of armament or something. I don't know if I will do... Oh, maybe I will do the legendary armor. Actually, I can do the Sword of Kings though. And that is probably the next room I'm gonna make, because I didn't know about something. I don't know if the PlayStation 4 version has it, so future me, when you start editing this, please try to boot up the PlayStation 4 version and put in the titles whether it also has it. But I want to make... Now, you can probably know what I am going to build. I am going to... Oh, I also need the chest. I am going to build the Diviner's Den. Similar to how Meerland wanted it in his... although it is a bit bigger, and I'm gonna place this. I could not build this altar just yet, and now it turns into a Diviner's Den. I could not build this altar just yet in the previous episode because I didn't have Zenithium. Zenithium you get in Terra... Not Australis, not... Terra Borealis. Borealis, in the north. In the 3rd chapter. All the way at the end of the cave. But the thing that I wanted to show off is... You can build Erdrick's sword. And this... It requires 3 orichalcum, steel ingot, gold, silvery sludge and holy water. The fabled blade of the legendary hero. This was the blade of the first Dragon Quest hero. It wasn't the Sword of Kings. Because in Dragon Quest 2 there was a Sword of Kings and there was the Erdrick's sword. This one also looks different, as you can see. This is the thing that the boss was wielding. And it has an attack plus 55 and it does not degrade with use. Like the Sword of Kings, it is perpetual. And it is better. I don't need you anymore because you are just attack plus 50. So if I were to wear this, look at that sword, ain't it a beauty? Dude, I did not know I could build that on the Diviner's altar. That's so cool. I think it has the same as Sword of Kings. The Sword of Kings also does that. I think. I still need you once. Yeah, it has a lightning strike around it, which does additional zap enemy damage. Really, This is so cool. I did not know you could build this sword. That's so awesome. The Sword of Kings already goes through the enemies like a hot knife through butter. So that's for one thing. But really, oh man, this is so awesome. Okay, next up. Which room shall I do next? Well, we've been in this corner anyway. I can put you away. For the next... Oh. I need this. Well, I don't need the chest, but I do need the light sources and the bench. And I'm planning to put that down here. Because the bench... Well, actually, this room is something... Well, you could have made this in every chapter already. It requires 3 torches, which is unfortunate for I am going to remove this now then. It requires 3 braziers, even if you could not make this in the chapter itself. And it requires 3 sconces. Although for symmetry I probably will add 1 more sconce because... But this builds a illumination station. An illumination station, 1 bench, 3 torches, 3 sconces, 3 braziers, a bright burning hothouse filled with flickering flames, increases the brightness of held torches. In other words, if you have a torch in your hand, the radius of light will be a little bit further. Not that much further. It doesn't help, and it also doesn't help against ghosts. Lights don't help against ghosts, unlike in Dragon Quest Builders 2, where light does help against ghosts. But yeah, this is a complete new room, separate from everything. You know, yeah, leave that candelabrum. I had that candelabrum in here, and I can see it's already getting night. Do I have torches? Nah, it's hard to show off anyways. So yeah, I'm going to bed and then I'm gonna continue on in there. Okay, I slept and now it's time to continue on in this part. And the thing that I'm going to make here is... Well, I only need 3. It turns into a treasure room, but that's not what I want. I needed the treasure house. Unfortunately, treasury cannot be built here because the colossal closet does not work in that recipe. It's not a colossal coffer. Thus, yeah. You know what? Kinda silly to put it on that side. Well, it's not that silly. But it's against the wall over there. Probably better if... Yeah, you can actually... it's not good to... You can't actually see it on this side. So... let's leave it there then. Put this. I will put some additional decorations afterwards in here because it does feel empty. And yes, I am going to keep this treasure chest here just because I can actually put some valuable things in here. Although I don't have actually anything much valuable at the moment. Things that I don't want to put on the display stands for the museum either. Okay, then we have these two rooms. Let's see. You know what? I'll pick this one first. I'm going to need this, but I'm not going to need the treasure chest though. And this is going to be, well, it requires a 3 baths, a bench, a light source, and you know what? Let's put it like this. And with it, I created my first bathroom. It requires 1 bench, 3 bathtubs, 3 washtubs and 1 light source. It is actually something that when I was planning, I wanted to do also in the Tented Joe. Oh no, in one of the chapters. However, my knowledge was back then based on the PlayStation version, and I had never seen any of the, how do you say it, any of the residents make bathtubs except in the first chapter, and it happened very rare in that one because I was finger crossing that I could make that one room. But, and for the rest I actually would have had to scavenge it. But this recipe you could have built in chapter 2 as well. Because that's where the bathtub, washtubs, oh, in chapter 3 also. Because the washtubs were available in that chapter as well. And NPCs were building bathtubs. That's one of the things that was a rather common occurrence this time around. Oh well. Hey dude, how do you like it? It are exactly the burly man and the man that are coming. Aren't the other ones going to come? Are you the only two that are... Oh. You guys couldn't find your way inside because you didn't run up the bridge. That's AI for you. That is the AI for you. Okay, next up we are going to look at this room. As you can see, it probably can gather by the where do I have it? There. By what is in here, you can probably know what kind of room I am going to build in this little bit. Oh no, I did not want to sleep in a fancy bedroom. Oh well. Now it's morning. But I also wanted to put this here. And you know, I always maintained that... let's see. Maybe I should move it. Yeah, maybe I will. So I'm gonna place this here. There should be a stool and another stool here. Yes. We put a treasure chest over here. That becomes a barbecue kitchen. It overrides the... At least put this on a pedestal. And now the barbecue kitchen turns into a holy hostel. And we all know what how that one works. Should I move this to the side? Maybe. I was actually planning to make a little bit of a wall between these two, that this becomes a sleeping area and that a kitchen area too. That kind of looks like it's separated. But I would need to move the door one spot towards here. And yeah. Maybe for later. I haven't decided on complete decorations because even the bathroom is also pretty empty and the Diviner's den is pretty much empty. There are a few things that I actually have considered already on how to decorate, but yeah. Next up, well, is this chamber. Oh, you can't shovel up a chest. And again, with knowing and seeing what this is, knowing the previous chapter, you probably can gather what kind of, well, I'm turning it into a fountain foyer for you. And that's this one. I probably will put the light somewhere else because having a candelabrum against your head is probably not such a good idea. No, it's fine. I probably will add more candelabrums and all that kind of stuff. It only requires one bench and a fountain and 10 blocks of water. Which I should not run through with dirty clothes though. Ooh, you already got a preview of what is going to come next. Yeah, I can put this away now. You know what? Maybe that's a good idea. To put the magic sword with the magic shield and the aurora blade. That looks nice on those display stands, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Do I have time? No, it's going to go way over. So I think I'll thank you all for watching. Next episode we are going to fill out the remaining chambers in this well, in the castle. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Leave a comment behind, or leave a like behind if you do. Leave a dislike behind if you don't. You can also leave a comment behind if you want to say something, if you have some criticism, because I always could use some constructive criticism to help me improve my videos. I thank you all for watching. Until next time, bye!